do but my intro. True. Welcome to my channel. Hey guys, welcome back to the Luvin Oven. Today's episode is going to be a little weird. I came from a hotel background, so before I started going into nannying, I was truly invested in the hotel world. I was going to school for hospitality management. I really wanted to become an HR manager in a hotel, a nice, snooty, yuppie-duppy hotel. But that didn't end up working out. I felt like I was putting way too much into the job and not getting enough back. So then I decided that I needed to start looking into other avenues, and that's when I found nannying again, which I had done once before when I was really young. But now that I was looking for a different path, I decided I would look back into it, and it just grabbed my heart and you know, led the way from there. I was in hotels. I actually worked the front desk, I worked sales, I worked housekeeping. I technically did a little bit of maintenance in there from time to time as well. And I'm going to teach you guys today how to make your bed like they do in the hotels. Shall we begin? Before we even go into that though, I wanted to show you guys how to fold a fitted sheet. And it never turns out perfect, but it turns out a heck of a lot better than it did when I was younger. Okay. Perfect! I was house sitting one weekend for a family that I nannied for, and I decided while I was doing some laundry that I found around the house that I was going to figure out how to really fold a fitted sheet. So I YouTubed it, and I found Martha Stewart's version, and I'm just going to go over it with you guys real quick. So the first thing that you do is you take your fitted sheet, and this is the most important thing that I discovered, and they did not cover this on Martha Stewart. Make sure that all your wrinkly parts are all facing the same direction, because when you go to fold it in together later, it's just a big fat mess trying to get it all, like, you know, in the correct direction and all that jazz. So just do it beforehand. Make sure it's all set up that way before. So first thing that you do is you take your first corner and you fold it inside out, so this way you could see all the seam here. And then you follow along that elastic band down to the second one. And instead of folding this one, or you can do this, which is what I do a lot of the times. I'll take each corner of both hands inside out, so you can see the tag, it is inside out. And then what I'll do is I'll take my right hand and put it over my left, and just let it kind of fall on top of each other. And then you can already see how that's making a nice little corner there. Just looks nice. Nice little corner. Okay, so then you keep going down and you take the next one. This one will go inside out. This third corner, inside out. And again, you can still see that you're getting that little corner there. And then we do the last one. And then what I usually do at this point is I'll take the elastic bands here and I'll just kind of give it a little shake so that it's in the correct spot, and then I'll move my hand down so that I can make it flat. And then for the most part, it's pretty much done. I, at this point, will either do it, we'll do it in half today. We'll do it in half or in thirds, and then I will take my last edge and do that. Isn't that so much better than the wadded mess that we started with? Oh my gosh, who'd have thunk it, huh? Okay, let's get to making the bed. Next thing that I put down is just my top sheet. And I am going to put this down. I put it down so this way the seam is facing up, all the way to the top. I like to make sure it goes straight all the way across. Come on, Boo. You can do it. Thank you. I like to have a little bit of weight to my blanket or to my sheets when I'm sleeping. So I'm going to put down this quilted sheet, quilted blanket, not a sheet. Why I put this blanket down is merely for the weight. When my blankets aren't heavy enough, I don't feel like I'm staying warm enough throughout the night, even if I'm a hot sleeper too, and I still wouldn't feel like I'm warm enough throughout the night. So, yeah. All that we are doing here so far is we're just gonna layer everything on top, and then we're gonna fold our corners in, and I'm gonna show you guys how to do my version of folding the corners in. And then we'll put the pillows on, and that will be pretty much it. So, we have our blanket. What I should tell you is at the top, I leave a little bit of space. So yes, I'm also bringing it up to the top, but it has about 4 inches or so of space at the top from where these begin. Really, I just want to give this a little bit more, because what we're going to be doing is folding over the top and then tucking it in all along the sides. And I want to make sure that it has enough length on both sides to successfully tuck, or it just looks bad. What I'm going to do is fold back the top. So I like to do it step by step, literally step by step. I'll fold back the top on both sides, flatten it out, and then I'll fold it back one more time. It was really funny, my friend this one day, we were eating in my bed, and I ended up spilling my food in my bed, and I was like, oh, this sucks, but it was fine, because I don't mind making my bed. I've done it 5 million times before. That's what I did for work. So I stripped the bed, and I'm putting it back together, and all of a sudden she looks at me and she goes, that's why your bed always looks perfect. And I was like, what do you mean? She goes, you come from hotels. And I'm like, yeah. She goes, that's why your bed always looks perfect. Your bed always looks perfect. And it's really funny, because then, like, the next time that she did my bed for me, I was like, oh, I really like the way she did this part here. And it was completely different than my method. Fold down both sides. I feel the need to do this bottom edge. The last part that you do is you just tuck along the edges. So all of this that's hanging out the bottom, we're just going to tuck it in. If I feel like there's anything that needs some straightening out on the top, this is where I could do it. I can pull from the sides here, drape it down, and then just tuck it underneath. And that gives you that nice tight look. That's what I like. Like when it looks all crisp and clean. I love it. Last thing that you're gonna do is start putting on your pillows. Another trick from hotels, and I don't really like to do that unless I have a bigger pillowcase than the pillow itself, and these ones fit perfectly, but another trick to making your pillows look really nice is tucking in the edge. So what you do is you'll just pat your pillow down a little bit, and then you're going to take this front layer and fold it into the back section. And then what I do is I just fold that in, and then I put my hands flat and then move my hands around, and eventually the pillowcase will even out flat like that. So we'll do that to those two, and then you guys can see. We'll do it to all of them, why not? So yeah, you just tuck it in, straighten out that seam. I like to do the seams on the inside, and then having a nice crisp edge on the out. You win some, you lose some. Whatever. Do that to the rest of these. Another trick is pinching your pillows at the top instead of like grabbing them somewhere else. Is just pinching them at the top corners. Fold our pillowcase in, straighten that edge. Oops. And take your edges. If you have other decorative fancy pillows, this would be a great time to put them up there. I really don't. I have this one, and that's about it. That's more so my reading nook, but there we go. That's it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe for more as well, and feel free to check out my other videos. But in the meantime, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day. This episode is going to be kind of weird in the fact that I'm going to be Today's episode is going to be a little weird, mostly in the sense that today's episode is going to be a little weird. This is pretty. Up. And what this does for me is that when I fold it over on the top, it doesn't have that, I don't like this seam. So it doesn't have that seam when I fold it over on the top. It already just goes like flat. Fold it over like that, which is not my method. Yay!